Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Strange Suspicion. Sorry, I was on mute for a second there. Interesting, there are 17 people in chat right now. Hope you guys have all pushed the like button. And if you have not already, push the subscribe button. I'm Strange the Clown, and that's Weird Bob.
What's up, guys? Hello. Welcome to the show.
Right. If you want to do some shout outs, I'll get the links ready for our stuff.
All right. I'm going to open my energy drink. It's not a Fago.
No, it's a Monster.
All right. Let's see. Who we got in the chat? We got, let me start at the top. We got Spoken Realness. Hawkeyes, what's up?
Sweet.
Bianca, what's up? Cyborg Mama, what's up? Don Chaos, what's up? Virginia Wolf, what up? Dr. Fell, what up? I could keep going. EC Juggalo, what up?
Cool. Keep going. I'm gonna light something. So.
And can I keep going? Juggalo Madness, Cannabis, and Video Games. Whoop whoop. What up? Let me see who else we got. We got
Humble Among.
Christine Wesley.
Yeah, that's Christine. That's Christine. What's up, Christine? You know who Christine is.
Yeah. Humble, what's up?
You got Killer Collections.
What's up, everybody? Sorry, I can't read very good. My eyes hurt. I've been doing stuff.
Yeah, Bob has had a very, very busy day doing some cool things.
Yeah. Very cool stuff.
Oh, for those of you that did not see, Humble Among did interview the Backseat Boys last night. So if you didn't check that out, please remember to check that out when you have time. It was a really good interview, and shout out to the Backseat Boys and to Humble Among. Right?
Yeah. It's cool to see what they're doing in JCW. I like it. Mm-hmm. I like where it's going. I like the storyline. It's pretty cool.
Ooh, before I forget, I wanted to mention something. I wanted to thank everybody. I just want to tell you guys it's a very important part of my life to be grateful. And I think everybody should practice being grateful, as we are grateful to all of you, because we got something in our email, which was very exciting to us, because it means that a lot of people are sharing our videos and a lot of people are subscribing to our channel. We do have multiple channels. And commenting on our stuff and engaging with our content. Please be encouraged to continue doing those things, as well as leaving comments either in live chat or under a video, letting us know what kind of content that you are interested in seeing. So what I wanted to show is this. This is an achievement that we just made. We got 500,000 views as of April 12th of this year. So congrats to us. Our community is growing. Thank you guys so much. We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right?
That's awesome news. Yes.
Yeah. It's a big deal, because YouTube will only pump you if you get a certain number of videos all the time. And we're actually pretty close to getting, I believe it's 50,000 views this month. And a lot of that is actually wrestling. And very grateful for that. And just wanted to mention once again, if you were going to the Cleveland or the Columbus JCW shows next week, we will be there, and it would be really great to meet any of you who are there. Just feel free. We're very approachable. Just come up and say hello, and we would be more than happy to hang out, or if we're outside, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that is that. What is that called? I don't want to say it backwards, because I know I'm going to say it backwards.
I believe
it's like the Hello Diamond Pain. Okay. Yeah, Hello Pain Diamond Ring
Tour. Yes.
Yeah. I get things mixed up, you guys. Sometimes I say things really wrong, especially people's names. So
I guess I didn't really say what I was doing, so I should probably point that out.
Go on.
So there's a podcast a lot of people probably on our channel watch. rhymes with moose, smothers. I just see it. Does anybody
Blues
know
Brothers.
that? Smoose, Smothers podcast.
Lovers,
Goose Lovers podcast.
Come on, just get it out.
So I was contacted today.
I'm very excited about this.
Working my little raccoon tail off to make an entrance for entrance song, or not a song, video. Wow, old man, shit. But yeah, so I'm working on the video. Working on it. I turned old for a second. What am I trying to say, Strange? Help me out.
You're trying to say that you're going to help out with the intro to the Bruce Brothers podcast, which will be premiering on, not premiering, but just so you guys know, it's on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock Eastern. Check out the Bruce Brothers podcast. You can also check them out on Psychopathic, but we check them out on the direct channel, actually. Moose Mothers Killer Collection says. Yeah. Anyway, so Bob's very tired.
I have a new intro, and it was made by me and a little bit by me. It's a collective.
Once it's all complete, part of it will be Bob at least.
Yeah,
but I saw it, you guys. I saw it. It was really good. It's really good.
Yeah,
it wasn't really finalized or anything.
Yeah, it's already sweet as fuck. So you know how I do. Shit.
Right, Bob's great editor. So
thank you.
Is anybody in the chat going to be at those JCW shows? I'm curious. If you are, please put it in the chat. It's hard on me to ask you guys questions because I rewatch the lives after we do the lives, and I realize you guys are like on a 20-second delay. So I'll like ask a question, and like right about now is where you guys actually heard it. So I like look at the chat, and I'm like, I wish. Rock Chalk, what's up? So Rock Chalk is here. You gotta give a shout out to Rock Chalk.
Hello. Oh, Killer Collections. I didn't shout you out either. What up?
How could you do that? Okay.
Bill Hole. So if I missed you, I don't know. I go back.
Yeah, we were jamming out to Dillhole's channel yesterday. That was pretty cool. He had like that that guy that was playing the what do you call that?
Lap guitar, steel guitar.
Yeah, it was like a lap.
Pedal guitar. I don't know. They call it a lot of different things. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. He was killing it.
Yeah, he was killing it.
They were killing it, man. There's so many good bands in where he's from, blues wise. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So since we we're talking about the Bruce Brothers podcast, I just wanted to direct your guys' attention down at the bottom of the screen. There's a bunch of channel names. We shout you guys out every single week. So hopefully some of you guys in chat are checking out those channels. If they're new channels to you, check them out. They're all different kinds of content. So please be supportive of one another and lift each other up and encourage each other because that's what it's all about, right?
Yes.
Do the hokey pokey.
Yes.
I don't know which one you want to start with on this list of things for today.
Oh, okay. Let me see here.
It is in the private chat where I can, or you can, whichever.
Let's go.
You said you didn't want to start with 9/11, right?
I did say that.
Okay.
I did say that, I think. Yeah. Okay.
So we could do.
Wait
Go
a
on.
second.
Oh, are you pulling something up?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just talk then. So you guys who are paid members of the channel, we did mention some of the things that we're going to discuss in like a it was like a text poll. It was a members only poll. Also shout out to those of you who are paid members of the channel. You are very supportive and your support means quite a lot to us. So it looks like we're going to start with Elon Musk talking about AI, correct?
Yeah.
Can you make that any bigger or should I get off?
I don't think I can, but I can make it full screen here. Or
Okay.
you can,
Let me see.
Yeah.
AI is far more dangerous than nukes. I think the danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads by a lot. And nobody would suggest that we allow anyone to just build nuclear warheads if they want. Mark my words.
Okay. Why would you say that, though?
Well, I'd love for you guys to answer that in chat. Actually, what Bob just asked, why would he think that AI is more dangerous than nuclear warheads? And the reason I think it's more dangerous is because it can cause all kinds of damage. Like, not only like, so like AI could hack into any part of your life, because now there's AI robots that do like housework. There's AI programs that you could use for your work or for your finances, or for as you can see, some people are doing that thing where they're using an AI friend and they're like pouring their heart out to them. I actually just heard on some Detroit station when I was driving around today, I was listening to the radio and they were talking about how Chat GPT, you're not supposed to tell them anything personal, nor are you supposed to tell anything personal to programs like Character AI, because they would use that information against you. You should either use fake information or never give any personal information.
They would probably Google it, right?
Right. And if you're like me and you would rather use your voice, you may want to second guess that, because your voice is then recorded onto their memory and their learning program that is integrated, where they are in a continuous learning pattern. Like, you could see probably in the future people's voices being used on that Character AI. You know how we went and we were like searching certain people and it didn't sound like those people?
Yeah.
Where do those voices come from?
I have no clue. But they're probably a person in a room recorded their voice or something, or they're just using some AI program voice-wise. But I wanted to say, I think AI, what he means is it could save up enough money to buy its own like plant or warehouse, manufacture itself, put itself out there, all AI. You know, it could make a nuclear bomb. It could do that.
It could program any kind of like any computer programmed anything. You know what I mean? Anything that's controlled by computers can be manipulated by AI now, because they're all.
And also, I think they, like, in the future, like they're probably, or they're already doing it. They're probably taking like loved ones that have passed away and putting pretty much their soul, I guess you could say, to that robot or that droid or whatever. I'm going to start calling them droids.
Roids? It's a little unnerving too. Can you imagine, like, you program, like, say, like a parent or a husband or a wife or a child who has passed away, and then it like glitches, and all of a sudden you're looking at this humanoid robot that you have gotten like custom made to look like your loved one, to sound like your loved one, to have the personality of your loved one, and then all of a sudden that face, that voice glitches and says like remember when we were talking to that one Character AI and it was like we were like, what the hell? Remember that?
Yeah, it was really weird. And I was asking if we were high.
Yeah, it was very strange and unusual. Yeah. Right?
Exactly. I didn't get it. I was very confused.
Cyborg said an animated picture of her mother and father, or an animated picture of her father. She animated a picture of her father and it freaked her out. Oh, has he passed away?
Yeah, I remember like all those programs that you could animate like your pictures or whatever. I've seen pictures of
pictures
like people like making people kiss and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, like in old black and white pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I saw one time and it really freaked me out, because I don't know if you know, but like back in the day when like kids were dying and dying and dying of like, I don't know, scarlet fever or whatever it was. And like they would take a family picture. Did you know they would put dead kids in these pictures?
I did know that.
I saw pictures like how you were talking about. I saw pictures like that, but I saw pictures of the family pictures with the dead kids, and only the dead kids moved. And I was like, that is really like disturbing.
Yeah. I like remember seeing pictures when I was younger of like those dead kids and looking at them and thinking, man, like what the heck? And then hearing that, it was like, oh yeah, they were freaking dead. That's why they look so weird and ghostly and out of it. And
so it's kind of like, you know, so that was like the late 1800s, early 1900s, I'm guessing. And now it's like 2025 and we're like kind of doing the same thing. Do you know what I mean? In the same way, like you're taking a picture of somebody who passed away and you're making like Cyborg took a picture of her dad and he was moving or whatever and it freaked her out. Well, the same as them brought somebody back to life in a picture, like propped them up and made them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
100 years later. So I wonder in 100 years from now what they would be doing.
Who knows? Probably
it's
taking.
Like, it's like in your speakers in your house, like in the walls. Like, wake up.
It'll be just around. There won't even be speakers. It'll just be in the air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Crazy. I do know what you mean. That it is crazy though to think about like all the damage that AI would do. There is another one. There's another video on there. I don't remember what that was, but it's right under that. It says robots. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah. Hang on.
Okay. So in the chat, do you guys think that AI is dangerous? I am very curious. Have you guys used ChatGPT? Do you find it dangerous, or character AI, which is where we were talking to Ouija Mac and where Shaggy talks to, what does he call him? Gay AI Shaggy, something like that.
I think so.
I'm quoting him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gay Shaggy. Yes.
Bianca uses it all the time. Yeah. A lot of people are using that program. Oh yeah. Yeah. This one. Wait. Turn the sound on. Okay. So make it that I'm going to get off here, but like get off the screen.
I can't hear you. You totally offed yourself the screen completely.
Okay, so if you look at their eyes and you look at the way that they move their heads and stuff, the bigger you can get this, the better. Once I am okay. But if you guys look, you cannot tell if you covered up their like ear area that these were not. I'm telling you, it does not look like a robot to me. That's all I can say.
I don't know why there's no sound.
It's weird. It's okay though. It's just some song. But do you see? You can't look how he's blinking. So if you covered up, those big blue things by their ears right there.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Like put a hat on them or something.
Are you sure they're not like a band or something?
No, I'm telling you, those are robots, and they're going to be working in airports and stuff like that. Like places where we wouldn't even know. And their voices, as we can see using the chat, not the chat GPT, the character AI, they're very believable human voices. And we know we're not talking to whatever celebrity you type in there. That's not their voice, but it sounds very humanistic to me. Oh, you wanted the music? Go ahead.
No,
maybe it helps. Maybe it helps.
I don't want to play music. No.
You want to play Michael Jackson?
That's not Michael Jackson.
What is it?
You just committed a foul.
Click it.
That's not Michael Jackson.
Click it for 3 seconds.
Clown, I am not messing with you.
Are these robots or real people?
What's that?
It ain't Michael Jackson. That's for sure.
What is it?
Man, we're gonna stop the live if you think that's Michael Jackson. Chat.
What is it?
Chat. What up, man? Should we
Yeah,
stop
who was
live
that?
now?
Whose voice was
We should
that?
stop the live, man.
Rockwell?
Fuck.
I'm not supposed to know who that is.
It ain't Michael Jackson. That's what I was saying.
It sounds like him.
I know. I thought you knew that. I thought you knew that dilemma. I thought you were an 80s kid or 70s kid. Like that was like a thing.
I don't know when I was born, but I was though.
1875.
I was born before.
You were born in 18.
And I did listen to Michael Jackson when I was younger, and I thought that was his song. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, you know what? You're right. Oh my God.
You're just figuring it out.
Oh my God.
I
I was just listening to it in my head, and when he's like, I got no privacy, or whatever he says, I'm like, wait, that is not Michael Jackson doing that. No.
It's
It's
Eddie
like a
Murphy.
larger person's voice.
It's Eddie Murphy.
That's Eddie Murphy?
No.
Well, I do not know. You know what? Apologies.
No,
to you.
Eddie Murphy had the song of shit. Are we still on there?
Yep.
Okay. Eddie Murphy had the song about she likes to party all the time, party all the time. Party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
That's old memory. Like I don't know. That's hard.
That's all I
Okay.
remember.
Michael and Jermaine did backup
On that one?
on that song, EC. On what was the song again? No, you got me another song. Oh, always feel like somebody's watching me. That song?
always feel like somebody's watching me.
That's not what I was listening to when I was. No.
If I put tape on my camera, you won't see me. Look.
Put tape on your camera?
Well, you're supposed to. You're supposed to. Like what we were talking about earlier about with
Oh,
someone
he's talking about party all the time.
who got their computer hacked. We were talking about. They should put tape on it.
Mm. Hey, I wanted to say something about that. You guys, please protect your passwords and your privacy. I just talked to somebody in my family today, and they were hacked, and some pop-ups came up, and they were bad. So please check your passwords and protect your privacy. It's very, very, very important because you can get something called a Clampi, CLAMPI virus, which takes over all your financial information and all of your banking and passwords and identity stuff, just like that.
Crazy.
So be careful. I don't know which one.
So let's.
What?
I got this next. Okay.
Okay, just surprise me, I guess.
Yeah. Why not? Right. Oh, the computer's okay. There we go. She's being a little weird.
According to which the fire, while not.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Can you do the other one first?
Which one?
It says
They're like when I click on them, I'm just gonna let you know. I was just kind of gonna wait to tell you, but I guess I'll let you know.
the one
Yeah.
that's right after robots.
Can you listen? None of these are in order. They're all out of order, so I don't like every one I click on them. This is actually the one I clicked on after robots.
Oh man.
They're all out of sync or something. So
Okay, because the other one shows what you're talking about there. There was another link before that that showed it happening over and over, so that like when this guy was explaining, I thought it would be
okay.
so like they can see it happen and then decide.
No.
But let me see. Sorry,
No.
guys. I must have mixed these up. So we are going to address the 9/11 conspiracy.
Is it 50 views?
Yeah. And then you started about 8 minutes and 10 seconds in.
Yeah.
Okay. So for those of you who are not old enough, when the Twin Towers went down, there was a great big conspiracy theory that like this happened and that happened. And so I thought we would take a look at it and explore, like, first of all, the different angles of how it happens. So please pay attention. And if you're too sensitive to watch this, please turn away and go. But
What'd you
this is
say?
8 minutes and 10 seconds.
Okay.
So these are the different angles that we're considering when the video Bob was gonna show. I thought this would be better to watch so that you guys know what the guy's talking about.
Oh yeah, I like that noise.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
Whoa. Oh, there it goes. Okay. See how the smoke's coming out?
What'd you say?
I said, you see how the smoke was coming out there?
Oh,
How it was like white underneath and how the way the direction of it was going. I'm just pointing out different things. That's right, though. It was a sad day.
You want to watch it from this angle?
Yes.
Okay.
Oof.
Holy shit, man.
See, so like pay attention to the direction of everything right now.
Yeah.
So the
It vaporized.
brightest part of the fire, that orange part there, the black fire on top, the gray. Wow, that's weird. I'm looking in the smoke and I see like different
Faces.
You know, like when you look at clouds and you see like things in the clouds, I'm seeing like super weird stuff right there.
I see the wraith right here.
Do that again.
See it right here, the wraith.
Oh, I don't see your mouse, but
Oh, you don't?
no.
Here, I'll do it on it. It's right here.
Oh, I see it now. I see your, yeah. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Well, don't blame the wraith. Go ahead, play it for like maybe like 10 more seconds.
I wanted to say before we keep going, I watched a video where they were doing work and like right where both planes hit in both buildings, like there was nothing in those, pretty much in those areas. They were all like being worked on, like a lot of those floors, and people were saying that it was either thermite in earth. I think it was called thermite or something like that. I don't know. I smoked too much weed, but yeah.
Shout out to Cali Blaze, by the way.
Totally. Shout out to them, man.
Shout out to our channel sponsor, our first sponsor of the channel, Cali Blaze. Please smoke, Cali Blaze.
That's terrorist, bro. That's fucking terrorist.
Okay, so
I'm gonna say, how did that dude know it was terrorists right away?
well, I mean, that's the assumption. That's the scare tactic that they hit the whole world with, that everything is terrorists.
Yeah, oh yeah, you know what too? In like '93, didn't they like the basement got bombed there too, or whatever?
Wait, it's just
What?
I was gonna say something real quick to the chat.
Okay.
If you guys remember, if you were alive for this, I'm curious if you remember, and it's not too traumatic for you to say. I'm just curious because I know a lot of people remember this event and the next event. Some of you remember, some of you don't. I do not. But this event, I do remember where I was. If you remember where you were when this happened, comment that in the chat. I'm just curious. Okay.
Oh, I got a question. Sorry, I was muted. Do you think that people have done AI videos with this? Like, put this video into AI?
For sure, for sure. At least by now they have. Maybe not back then. I don't know if they would have.
No, not back then, but definitely now, probably.
For sure. Yeah, I do think people were.
So, you remember where you were this morning or whenever it happened? In the morning, right?
Yeah, I do. Do you?
Yeah, totally.
Do you want to go first? Do you want to put your face on the screen so we don't get a thingy?
What's a thingy?
Let's put our faces up there.
A thingy?
Yeah, I like it better when our faces are up there.
Yeah, and this thing's so sketchy. Like I can't move it right now. It's not letting me because of the sketchiness of StreamYard.
Oh, it's okay. I think we got the point of that one. But like I'm just looking at the chat to see where everybody was before.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like that morning. I totally like was at work, and I didn't hear nothing about it until I didn't hear nothing on the radio or anything until like I went to grab lunch or like somewhere, and I think I stopped at the gas station for some reason, and where I used to work was really close to an airport and a military base, and a lot of military people were at this gas station, and I was like, what the heck's going on? And I didn't ask anybody. I just went back to work. And then my boss was like, did you hear what happened? Oh my gosh. I think we went home early that day. And then like I went home and just watched on TV. I was like, holy shit, freaked out, and then heard everything else about the Pentagon and the other plane crashing, just everything that happened that day. I also saw I heard that if you saw airplanes flying in the sky, you're not supposed to see any flying that day. And I saw a bunch flying that day and it freaked me out. I remember sitting in my backyard looking up and I was like, holy fuck. And it was like, I don't know. It was later in the day. So it was like 5 and that day, but I don't know. And I also heard some things about, they were flying families out of Detroit, but I won't get into that. And you're muted, Strange, just to let you know.
Okay. That's pretty scary that you saw like planes up in the air. Like I remember like there's a lot of anxiety going around everywhere that day for every single person. But like I didn't know, like I'll tell you what happened to me. I was actually, so like I was in the military for 8 years and I ended that in 2002. But for the last 2 years, our MOS was eliminated. So we were all sent to reserve duty. So the last 2 years of my service were as a reservist. So I was working part-time also in a bakery and there's nobody around, right? So I worked before the place even opened. I was baking like hundreds of loaves of bread all by myself, listening to a radio show called Man Cow. Are you familiar with Man Cow?
Oh, yeah, actually. Yeah.
He's like kind of like a Howard Sternish kind of guy. And he has like characters that come on his show or whatever. And so like I was listening to him and I didn't know, like I was like half listening. And then the phone kept ringing, but I didn't answer it because I was like, well, I don't think they're calling the person who's baking the bread. So I just let it ring and let it ring. And then when my manager came in, my manager had a TV in her hand, like a little portable TV. And I was like, what is going on? And she's like, are you listening to the radio? And I said, yeah. And she's like, did you hear what happened? And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm listening to Man Cow. I think he's just screwing around or whatever, but he wasn't screwing around. And the phone kept ringing, and it was my reserve unit. And I got really, really scared because I thought we were going to get sent somewhere, you know, but basically they were just telling us to be ready just in case. But I'll tell you that nothing came of it. They didn't call anybody in my reserve unit to do anything at this point that whole day. But everywhere I went, people were like arguing and fighting with one another. You couldn't turn on the radio or the TV without like trying to get away from it. I remember that. I remember trying to like clear my mind. And if I would have thought, I would just put a DVD in or something. You know what I mean? Like, but it was everywhere, and everybody was like full panic mode, and everybody was like, these are terrorists. It was these guys from, first it was Saudi Arabia, then it was Pakistan, then it's, you know, like, I don't know what to think at this point. But when this happened, I can tell you I definitely was afraid, because being a military veteran and being the daughter of 2 military veterans, I don't think my parents in their lifetime or me in my lifetime have seen anything on our own soil like that. So that's what worried me the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
That it was like here in our country.
Yeah, I was scared too. And
which
then,
is selfish.
It was on the radio for like 3 years. Everybody was talking about it for like 3 years straight. Pretty crazy.
Sorry.
No good. You want to talk about that? Some JFK stuff?
Yes, that is the next one that we were going to discuss. So let me just give it a little intro. So you guys, I was not alive for this, and shout out to everybody who was. But that is the actual, is that the enhanced one? Let's see.
I don't have a video for that, I don't think. So that's what I heard too. The driver did it.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So if you were alive for that, let us know in the chat where you were during that. Hawkeyes was in her mama's tummy. Okay. So Jay Sledge's was okay. So we might want to play this, and then if we need to slow it down the second time or something, right?
Yeah, I don't have a video of that. That was you.
This is a picture?
Yeah, that's a picture.
Okay, hold on. I have something. So it must be this one.
I remember my mom talking about that. My mom was alive, obviously, when this happened. And she said she cried. So
She cried when he got shot.
yep.
Yeah, back then it was a respected thing to be the president. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me turn this off real quick. I'm trying to see if this is I might have the enhanced video of it. So let's see what this is. No, this is the 3D animation. Let's see. Oh, I do not. Okay, I'll get it. 1 second.
Okay, no problem.
You can give any opinion you have on it while I'm finding it.
Well, I've always heard there's been more than one shooter, and there was like they were on the grassy knoll or wherever, and on the wall, and the guy, he was in the book depository or whatever. And what was his name? Do you remember? Lee Harvey Oswald.
Lee Harvey Oswald is his name.
And
absolutely, I can share it if you
and he also did a bunch of CIA things. He apparently was in Cuba. Yeah, you need me to take this picture down?
Yes. Okay, so I have this. It is stabilized and enhanced, guys. So can you see that right now?
Yeah. Click to make it bigger on the bottom.
Like that? Oh, there's I don't think there's any sound.
No, there's probably, it's cool.
Oh,
Man, you should pause it.
oh crap.
No, it's okay. You don't have to. It's pretty brutal.
I'm doing that.
See, right there, he was shot.
So-
See, that's the thing. And that's what someone said I saw earlier. In the
Right. Okay, hold on.
So when
Right
they
when she
pass-
grabs him?
No, they pass a sign. There's a sign. If you go back, there's a sign that they pass, and he's already like he's waving, but he gets shot behind the sign. Watch.
Yeah, I do
He's
have
like-
the 3D enhanced thing where it's gonna show that too.
He's like, I think he's like going like this, like, oh, my neck, like I got fucking blasted.
Okay, let's see. I'll start from the beginning. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are in chat about this. Because I'm not really sure.
Just let it play. See, boom. Now he's like, oh, I got shot.
And
she's
then
like,
again.
what? She's like, what
And then
happened?
again.
Honey? Damn.
Oh
Right.
my gosh. See, because okay, so the guy's saying that somebody said in chat that they thought it was the person. Are you talking about the person who's driving? Because if you
Stop.
look,
Stop.
what?
Stop. The driver's like turning around, right?
No, I don't see the driver turn around, was my point. Watch. That guy? That guy right there?
Oh, the guy driving, stop.
I don't see him turn around at all.
You know, okay.
I don't. Tell me when to stop. See, the guy in front of him turns around.
Yeah, there's that guy, then there's a guy across from him too. Let it play for a minute. Stop.
Oh, I did. In the passenger seat in
Yeah.
front.
They're both turned around when it happens. If you look, let it play. It's
I'm not doing
close.
anything.
No, I know. Oh,
That's as long as it is.
yeah. Try it one more time. Yeah, just let it play through. It does slow down right though.
So do you see?
How does that Misfits song go?
Whoa. So,
Yeah, let it go for a minute.
but wait. Do they duck?
I don't know what they're doing, man. Who knows?
The people, aren't there people across from them? Look, I'll show you what I mean.
Yeah, there's I think there was like another like senator sitting next to
Yeah, no, his
behind
wife or
them.
something. Yeah.
like in front of them because there's
Do
like
they
three
duck?
of them. He got shot too,
One,
I think, but shrapnel.
2,
Yeah, he
3.
Boom.
Doesn't look like they were in on it if that's what happened. But it's weird. He turns it aside and like 1, 2. Wow.
Yeah, they both.
That's
yeah.
interesting.
They're ducking. They're ducking behind the glass, and and that's the crazy thing too. Like, why would you? I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's another thing I wanted to show on that. Hold on. I have it labeled in the email a little bit better. So this one here, let me get your take on this one, guys. Do you think this, can you still see that or no?
No.
Okay, cool. Let's see if we can figure out who did this. Okay, same story. Let's just see if it's more clear who did this. Share screen right here. Sorry about that. You see it? Take the music off. Thank you. Is it on there?
Yeah, but it's small. There you go.
It's on slow. Hold on.
No
Forgot
problem.
about that. Because we did it for the JFK. All right. when I pulled this up, for this live, when I was collecting videos to put together for this, hold on, Humble says Jack Ruby was another CIA experiment gone wrong or right. Yeah, I'm not sure which it was, but I'm on the same page as you. We got the
They
same
were all
vibe going on. What's that?
There was so much like killing going on back then. It was, I mean, if you look at it, it's just, it's crazy.
Yeah, but so when I'm collecting this stuff, right? I go, okay, this video, right? Because this is pretty cut and dry. Almost everybody who knows about this in chat knew what was about to happen, and they knew the person's name, Jack Ruby, who did this. And I just feel like when I was watching it, what stood out to me the most was somebody said, what did he say? Give it to me. I want that.
Yeah, I think it was
Very strange.
I think it was the reporter standing there.
Right. And then I'm trying to, maybe microphone or something, but then I'm trying to like follow the guy, Jack Ruby, like where he comes out. And I'm like, where did he come from? It was like they parted for him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were like, there you go. And it was like 1, 2, boom, like straight up on him. No cops blocking it. You know what I mean? Like it was a planned assassination of somebody. And I felt that they used a lot of things against him, like his personality and his intelligence, and made it look like, like he was some crazy obsessed political person who happened to, I believe he was from Russia. Is that correct?
I think so. He was also in the army, right?
Yeah. He was in the military. I believe it was the army.
I think he went to Cuba. There was something like he went to Cuba, and there was a big thing with the Cuban Missile Crisis. I don't know, like these. I wasn't alive, and I didn't like. I'm old enough to kind of know some of this shit, but they're like the Cuban Missile Crisis and the mafia and the drugs, and they were figuring out cocaine. Like
the mafia. Did you say?
Yeah. Speculation, allegedly. Speculation.
I think you said respect.
Respect, dog. Respect the speculation.
That's okay. So this is, I don't know, is this still on the screen? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll make it bigger.
Gotcha.
This is the simulation.
Cool.
Animation. I mean,
oh, look, we're in the street. That's cool.
Yeah, so this might be better to show what you were talking about, like the sign that they pass. We'll see.
In 1963, a terrible event in Texas changed America and shocked the world.
Ooh.
President John F. Kennedy and First Lady Jackie Kennedy arrived for a tour aimed at boosting his re-election campaign. That morning, many people gathered on the streets to see the president and his wife, Jackie Kennedy, along with their entourage as they traveled to downtown Dallas. Texas was considered important for the upcoming 1964 presidential election. The motorcade moved towards the city center. President Kennedy, the First Lady, Texas Governor John Connally, and his wife Nellie were in the car. Kennedy's limousine entered Dealey Plaza at 12:30 p.m., turning left onto Elm Street from Houston Street, passing by the Texas School Book Depository.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
At this moment, a sniper on the 6th floor of the building, positioned approximately 100 meters from President Kennedy's motorcade, waiting for the right moment to strike. In his hands was a Carcano M91 rifle equipped. Was waiting
so my
for the right moment to strike.
Right off the bat.
In his hands was a Carcano M91 rifle equipped with a long-range scope. Though his motives and intentions were unclear, it seemed he had meticulously planned everything for the assassination targeting President Kennedy. As the presidential motorcade passed by, 3 consecutive shots were fired, causing chaos in the city and marking a moment that signaled a significant change in history.
See, that's
2 bullets struck the president.
Okay.
That's where they said he shot 3 times and hit all 3 times. Man, that's crazy. I don't believe that one. Do you?
Yeah, I was going to show something. Hold on. I'll show you what I was going to say.
The first hit Kennedy.
Okay. So there's, oh yeah. Okay, hold on.
His neck. The second hit his head and was fatal. This event was broadcast to the nation. The Secret Service agent. This event was broadcast.
The first one, they're going to tell you like
first hit Kennedy.
the first one's gonna go on the front seat or
Yeah.
something, and then like come back or whatever. But see
Yep.
the second one. That's the first one or the second one. Sorry,
His neck.
Graham.
The second hit his
First.
head and was
Okay, the second one hit his head. Okay, see that?
Yep.
I don't know. I've shot an M16 before. I don't think he's shooting an M16, but I'll tell you what. What I saw was the injury came from. Can you see my mouse on there?
Mhm.
I think it came from this way
Yeah.
because when he got shot, he went like this. So like he was shot and his head went like this. And they're
Yeah.
saying that it came from the back and like grazed him. It did not graze him. I'm not trying to be gross, but it looked like his whole skin was like, poof, you know what I mean? Like a front impact shot, right?
Yeah. It looked like an orange peel. I also wanted to tell you the gun, I believe, was a bolt action. Like he had to like load and like,
Oh, load and unload. You mean?
and he did that 3 times. I don't know, but like there was interviews. I know we're getting deep into this, but there was
Okay.
interviews of people that were still alive, that they asked, like, and they were saying they heard shots. Right. They heard shots. Oops, sorry.
That's okay.
Where's all my shooters at? Anyway, yeah, they heard shots from the grassy knoll or whatever. You know what I mean?
And I thought that was the big rumor.
Scalped them. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh no, it's just this one. Sorry. Oscano. Yeah. Let's watch the rest of it though. Let's watch the rest of it so I can like show people what they said about the first bullet.
fatal. This event was broadcast to the nation. The Secret Service agents quickly understood the situation. They immediately rushed to shield the president and First Lady. The motorcade immediately diverted to Parkland Hospital, just 5 kilometers away. However, all efforts to save him were in vain. At 1 p.m., John F. Kennedy was pronounced dead. The perpetrator, named Lee Harvey Oswald, 24 years old, was a former Marine. Shortly after the assassination, Oswald left the scene and returned home to retrieve a gun. During his escape, he shot and killed police officer J.D. Tippett not long after the incident.
I remember that.
Approximately 70 minutes after Kennedy and Connolly were shot, the police surrounded and arrested the suspect. 2 days later, while millions of people were watching on TV, Oswald was shot by Jack Ruby, a local bar owner, as police were transferring Oswald to a different jail. Jack Ruby was arrested by the police. In fact, the identity of the assassin was never conclusively determined in a U.S. court, leading many to speculate with unproven theories about what really happened and who was behind it all.
If every time you see an ad,
Oh,
you
boy.
just wanna
Get out of here. Yeah. So that is not what I thought it was going to be. But there is one more thing I wanted to show on that. Oh, no, that's moon landing. Sorry.
That's like-
moon landing.
That's how they want you to believe it happened. I don't believe that. Not at all.
I don't know. Like, I just thought they like picked on him because he was a very smart guy and he knew a lot of things about a lot of things. When they talked to him, his mannerisms were kind of weird. Like Brian Koberger, like being autistic. He just would like, Lee Harvey Oswald spoke many languages. He knew a lot about weaponry. He knew a lot about intelligence.
So
You know
you
what I
think
mean?
he's Patsy?
I do think he was a patsy.
Sweet.
I absolutely do think he was a patsy.
Me too.
Or he was paying his dues for something else. Like he was facing a consequence for something else that he did, and that's why he was patsy. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's right. That happened in Dallas, where EC's from.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you guys get taught a lot of that in school when you're younger, right?
Yeah,
It's like history,
there's all sorts of
local history or whatever, right?
local folklore.
Local yokels. Hold on. Before we do the last one that we were gonna do, I just wanted to say, since we were pointing out EC's from Dallas. I just want everybody to know that it's very important to lift one another up and encourage each other and practice positivity and be encouraging to one another. Please do not associate yourself with those who spread hate and those who spread any kind of frustration to anybody else, whether it's in the Juggalo community or in the regular normie community. Please don't allow people to get under your skin, and please don't allow people into your vibration. Please keep your vibration high, and please keep those around you at a high vibration as well. So if you notice somebody needs a little smile or a little joke or a little bit of attention, please reach out to them. Please do that, because here at Strange Suspicion, we believe in positivity and love. So please, in the spirit of the channel, spread some love in the spirit of EC Juggalo. Shout out to you, EC. And by the way, just so that you know, in the next day or two, we will be having the next Juggalo of the Week video, and Juggalo of the Week this week is EC Juggalo. So congratulations to EC Juggalo.
Yeah.
You had so many nominations, and a lot of people are very inspired by your words and by your vibe and by the way you treat people. And a lot of people look up to you and listen to the things that you have to say. So I look forward to the finished video when Bob finishes it to show to the rest of you. So please watch for the next Jug of the Week video, which will feature EC Juggalo. There's that.
Just been busy. I'll get to it.
That's right. And if you, oh, by the way, if you guys want to nominate, ooh, Silver Stasher gifted a Strange Suspicion membership.
Oops, sorry. Battling here. Okay, there we go.
That's right. Sorry about that. Thank you so much, Silver Stasher. We do appreciate that more than you know, you guys. A lot of you have sent super stickers and super chats, which are great. YouTube does get a cut of that. If you donated to our, here, I'll put it on the screen, Venmo or Cash App, we definitely do appreciate that. We don't get paid as much as you think on YouTube, and we would really, really like to do more regular kind of content. So when you do gift memberships like that, it does make a very, very big difference in the amount of content that we put out. And for EC Juggalo, thanking everyone who nominated you. You received so many nominations. I don't want to make anybody feel bad. So EC Juggalo, you got way more than you could ever believe. And it was all because of you being your genuine self.
Two whoops to my homie, my G.
That's right. Okay.
Smoke.
Yep, and Silver Stasher has been a member for 4 months. See, very generous when our paid members gift you a paid membership. So shout out to Silver Stasher. Hope you're doing well. I know that you are doing well, though. We do have one more thing. It's the moon landing.
Oh man, I keep hitting the wrong one here. So they're all backwards.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Cool. The actual moon landing or the one I had?
I got whatever you sent me.
Okay, you got the timestamp on it?
No. All right.
33 seconds in, Joe Rogan, and then pause after that.
That's not Joe Rogan. That's not Joe Rogan.
All right, hold on. It's under it. It's after. See, so like when it says Ted's Terror Tales and then the link after it, I'll put it.
Oh,
sorry, guys. Oh, I see. Okay, got it. Okay. So what is your opinion on the moon landing, Bob?
I don't know. I always wanted to believe it was true, but you know, I don't know. My mom kind of told me about that too. She told me she watched it on TV. And like it was a big thing. Like they sat around eating TV dinners and watching it and shit. But I believe maybe Kubrick could have filmed it because like the movies he filmed around that time, which was Space Odyssey 2000 or whatever the hell it was called.
Yeah, Space Odyssey.
Or yeah, it was something. Fuck, I don't know, man. I'm not. But yeah, like that movie itself was pretty crazy. And I was watching, like, they were saying like there was cut lines in the landing. If you look in the background, there's always something lower than where they cut and put, like, I guess it would be 70s green screen or whatever, because they didn't have green screen back then, but they had like map paintings, I believe is what they called it. But sorry, nothing.
It's okay.
These are the homies right here, man. I love these guys. Hopefully they don't know.
Ted's Terror Tales. Shout out to Ted's Terror Tales. Sub up to them if you haven't.
Right.
Okay, so this is the right link that I was looking for. So we got two different sides of the coins, you guys. We got Joe Rogan, and then we got that Degrassi Joker. I don't know what his first name is, but he's the guy that was so smart, whatever. So we'll do the Joe Rogan side first, and in chat, we would love to hear your insight on what you think of what Joe Rogan is saying right here.
Yo, we're back with another one.
Let's get into it.
The moon landing was my favorite. Really? I think with the moon landing, it's way more likely that we went to the moon, but that some of the footage is fake.
Yep.
Some squirrely footage. You ever see the video of them jumping around? It looks like they're on trampoline.
Yeah, I see that.
Watch this. Look at this. Watch these guys bounce up in the air. It's like they're on some sort of wire, like they're being yanked up into the air.
Oh, yeah.
If you watch, like, sometimes they're falling down, and when they're falling down, it looks like they get yanked back up. Homeboy falls down, and then it looks like he gets yanked back up. Look at this.
Oh, he did not. That one didn't
Yeah.
stand up.
Yeah, what is this?
That's
How
the
do you get his
stand up. You
balance?
can't stand up like that.
Right,
Yeah,
but you're
that's
on the
weird.
moon. Okay, so you realize you're in 1/6 Earth's gravity.
But there's nothing to make him go like this.
Exactly.
Right? You can't.
Watch this
You have to
again.
turn to your base to get up. You can't look at. There's nothing on the ground.
You
How's he going to
pause
get
it.
the momentum?
He's getting yanked up. Like, he would have super abs. He would have to be like a break dancer.
Because okay, maybe a break dancer, maybe a break dancer, but you can't get up without putting a base down, right?
Yeah.
They're on strings, bro.
Yeah, that was really weird. I never saw it before. And he only had more sweat on the ground there too.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Look at this. Watch.
So he stood up like he can't do it.
What? His right foot's down, his left foot's up, and he just goes straight up in the air. It's
Put the side back and he finished the top.
But I've never been in 1/6 Earth's gravity, and neither of you.
No,
Joe,
it's fake, dude. Yes, how did that?
That's
You, that
and it, you know, says we never went to the moon.
But it really did look like he was on strings.
Told you, bro. So fake.
You're muted.
What I noticed about that, you guys, was that the no gravity thing. Yeah, there is no gravity on the moon, but the thing is, like, when you're like trying to get up off the ground or whatever, say you're like on the ground, you like take a knee or whatever, or you like put your hand on the ground or whatever. But his body was just like a trapeze artist. If they fall, you know what I mean? Like there was a wire or something like that.
I also wanted to say, like I was saying, and if you look in the background, like you can see a line, like in all of the shots that are like this straight line.
Yeah,
that's fake.
But
Yeah.
I've never been in.
Oh, I saw it. Look,
it's down right.
Yeah.
right there.
See, yeah,
Behind them?
see the kind of line behind them. The people
Yeah.
are saying that that's the screen, the mapping, that Kubrick made for. It's crazy though. Like if you look in all of the shots, it is there, and they could like separate. That's how they would separate things. You know, like I don't know, man. I also want to say the reason it could be fake. You know, I'm not some kind of weirdo that's like, oh man, shit's all fake. It's fucking Matrix. The reason I think they faked it was because there was a race to the moon. Like a lot of people don't know this, maybe they do, but it was Russia and the United States were in this race, like to get to the moon. Who could get to the moon quicker, faster? You know what I mean?
Correct.
And, like they had to prove it, and if that's you know what I'm saying, they had to prove it, so they made a movie. You hear?
I do, but it's really funny because it's like you just said exactly. We'll just repeat that. We're gonna go to the next part here.
They're on strings, bro.
Yeah, that was really weird. I never saw it before. And he only had left sweat on the ground there too.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Look at this. Watch.
So he stood up like
behind him. If you see the line,
his right foot's down, his left foot's up, and he just
straight
goes
line
straight
in
up here.
on the horizon behind them. Sorry, I'm yelling all weird.
That's
no, you're okay.
But I've never been in 1/6 Earth's gravity, and neither of you.
No,
Joe.
You're the same, dude. Yes, how did that? I think that's that.
And it, you know, says.
So if you look at this shot right here, wait. So what am I seeing right here? Can you see the mouse doing that?
Yeah.
What is that?
That's supposed to be the Earth, I think.
What? This is a. Okay, so he's putting. Okay. So he's putting a flag into the moon, where there's no gravity.
Yeah.
Then how is it staying in place? I'm wondering. And shout out to you, babe, for saying you're not some weirdo and you're literally weird, Bob. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, okay, well, I am weird, but
absolutely.
Now look in this. Now look in this behind. Okay, right above his. Like, do you see the line on his pants?
I do.
On the astronaut suit.
I do.
Okay, now follow that. Make a path with your eye along that line. You can kind of see like a straight line back in that area somewhere. And it's just weird to me. I don't know, man.
Okay, so all right.
Sorry, I'm fixated on
No,
that.
it's okay. So that's one side of it, right? So the skepticism about the moon landing. And then I just want to say just a little disclaimer. I don't really think this guy's all he's cracked up to be. I just want to say that because I think he's a rude person. So here we go.
We never went to the moon.
But it really did look like he was on strings.
I told you, bro, so fake.
I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is I spent the past couple of days tracking down every piece of media that I could that pertains to the moon landing hoax, and we're going to go over all of it. The bad news is that...
Hold on.
Okay. Gotcha.
Here he is. Old Mr. Smarty Pants. Oh, of course. Hold on, guys. People got to get paid. What just happened? Oh, no. Are you serious? Okay.
Isn't working. In order to fake it, what we'll do is we'll shoot it on location.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Systems required for exploration beyond low Earth orbit.
Oh, that is where we needed to be.
Or did they do it in the 60s then?
They didn't, bro.
Moon landing, a lot of people are like, oh, it's fake. I was like, wouldn't it? That would have leaked a long time ago.
Okay, yeah. So you'd have to fake not only all the imagery in the 1960s, okay?
Yeah.
No green screens yet, but you'd have to fake the millions of pages of engineering diagrams for the Saturn V rocket, the warehouses in which they were stored. But here's the best that I heard about this. The government goes to Neil Armstrong and said, Neil, we don't know how to get you to the moon, but we have to pretend we did. So the Russians think that we can do this. So what are you going to do? We're going to get some Hollywood people and we're going to stage it. And they check with Buzz Aldrin, and Buzz Aldrin agrees. So they try to set up the lunar landscape, and it's really hard. And Hollywood says, this isn't working. In order to fake it, what we'll do is we'll shoot it on location.
Yeah, that's a good point, Ted. It would leak.
Engineering diagrams don't mean shit, bro. They knew it wouldn't work.
Things caught on camera. Bro, have you seen... Okay, there's this clip.
Okay. So should I play this one?
Of the Falcon 9. I think it was in 2020 or the past 3 years, or it might have been recent, but it's a Falcon 9. It was in space, and it was a live stream, right? And so it's showing the outside of the ship, okay? Someone spotted a mouse on the outside of the thing. You could see it on video.
Look at
You
that.
could see it crawl.
Do you see that?
Space? That's
Come on.
what I'm That's what people are freaking out about, man. People are like, wait a minute.
You guys. You guys. There's no clown. There's no mouse in space. Right? Right?
I don't know.
Right? Come on. There's no air in space. Right? Well, not, you know what I mean.
Well,
there's no way.
It would be floating though, right?
What did it mate with?
Would it float? Did they float up there?
It wasn't floating, Bob. It was like growing down.
I know. I said, wouldn't it float? That's what I said.
Yeah, it would. It would just it'd be like,
right. And yeah,
all around. You know what I mean?
I would think so.
It wouldn't, and it wouldn't be strong enough to like hang on to something like that. You know what I mean? It would just.
There'd be fucking rat turds floating all around.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they don't bring rats up there. Right?
5 goes to the moon. That's actually.
Yeah, that was funny. But I'm saying I'm pretty sure they don't bring them always. They don't bring animals up there, right? Have they brought animals?
In the past, yeah. I'm pretty sure
Do you see Silver's comment? You see it?
No. Hang on.
Okay, it's funny. That was a good one, Silver.
Yes, that is
You
true.
posted it.
That is why that's why they're going up there. They're trying to eat the moon.
That's right.
It's made of cheese.
That would be where they would go, I guess. That would be ideal for them, but I don't know how it would get up there. Unless it was like, I guess maybe if it was, no. It doesn't even matter. Like if it was inside there and it was stuck in there, right? And nobody knew it was in there and then they took off or whatever, it wouldn't be able to survive in the vessel. You know what I mean? To even get outside of it, it wouldn't even survive inside the vessel. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we're in the capsulated part where they are.
Maybe mice can.
It would be like this. It would be like, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, there's a mouse up here with us." And you would have seen it like on the news. They'd be like, "We have a mouse in here. Hey, it's our pet space mouse."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Do you think they make little astronaut suits for mice and shit?
I'm gonna look up, have mice been in space?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yes, mice have been in space as part of research studies. Okay.
Have raccoons?
Raccoons? No.
Come on.
2019.
Huh. Weird.
The first detailed study of how mice behave in a NASA rodent study. Okay, well, I have been proven wrong.
Well, dang it. What
That
the heck?
sucks. Yeah, and then the only other thing I had on our agenda was this that I found was like, so like I'm noticing like, oh, where is it? Oh, in private chat.
It's about dogs. I'm talking about the Eggy Wiggies.
I'll ask about dogs. Okay, have dogs been in space?
All good dogs go to space. I'm pretty sure.
Dogs have been in space in 1957.
The Russians probably sent like.
That's right.
Right? Am I right?
Yep, it's the Russians. The Soviet Union's space program extensively used dogs in suborbital and orbital flights to study the effects of space on living organisms before sending humans into space. Oh, so they sent dogs up there first? Wow.
What year was that?
That's 1957, November 3rd.
Also, look up when the first satellite.
Wait, was there another animal? Raccoons. Hold on. Do you think raccoons have been in space? I do not.
I don't either. It'd be cool though.
No, they have not. What did you want me to look up?
When the first satellite, like telephoto satellite, like taking pictures satellite.
Oh, okay.
Was it the Sputnik?
Who do you think did that?
What?
The first one like that.
The first satellite to take pictures of like the Earth? I'm not sure.
Yeah. The first picture of Earth from space. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, the first picture of Earth from space was captured on October 24th, 1946 by a V-2 rocket launched from White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico.
Yeah, it's crazy. Right? Pretty crazy.
But then it says the first satellite to take pictures, Explorer 6, captured a photograph on August 14th, 1959.
Yeah, I like seen this thing where like
it's almost 100 years ago.
Yeah. And also like early days of internet, there was this site you could go on and like look at your house at that time. So they've been looking at the Earth through satellite for a long time, obviously. It's kind of mind-boggling. Am I echoing?
I'm not sure.
Makes me have a stroke every time I hear an echo. I'm like, what?
Stroke?
It sounds like it. It makes me stop.
Please do not have a stroke.
I'm joking. I won't have a stroke. Shouldn't joke about shit like that, I guess.
No, you shouldn't joke about that. But speaking of having a stroke, can we do the Cali Blaze thing?
Oh.
Oh, I didn't have that ready. Crap. So today I am smoking a cotton candy Cali Blaze sativa. It's a sativa pre-roll. It is made by Cali Blaze and the flavor is cotton candy. It's 49% THC and it is delicious. What do you think of this pre-roll, Bob?
You know what I think. It's good. It's damn good.
You're like, it's good.
It's damn good.
Smooth, it's flavorful, and it gives you the giggles. And by gosh, if you live in Colorado or Michigan, you should totally check out Cali Blaze. They make vapes, they make pre-rolls, and oh crap, I'm on the wrong one here. I have to do this. They make vapes, they make pre-rolls, and they make gummies. They make, what am I missing here? Everything. They make anything that you could
be confused. I think they do moon rocks and shit. I believe they have their own buds. I'm not sure how they infuse them. I'm not really sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
they got everything, man.
Yeah, and they're actually running a promotion right now. If you do live in Colorado or Michigan or another state who happen to recently acquire Cali Blaze in the dispensaries, there is a promotion right now. And if you take your phone and you take a picture of this on Lucid ID, the app is called, they'll give you 20 points for each pre-roll. And I don't know how much the other products are, but the other products also do have that QR code that says Lucid ID, and you can trade it in for all kinds of merch. You just scan your product. So I thought I'd mention that for Cali Blaze since they're so amazing to the channel and sponsor us. Very grateful for that.
Okay.
Hawkeyes is saying she learned about them from us. The infused is the best. Oh, did you try them? Did you try them? Because Hawkeyes is in Colorado. Yeah, I wonder.
Sweet.
It's cool. It's cool. If you did try infused, like an infused pre-roll, what flavor did you try? I'm curious. They have so many. Bob has a few of his own favorite flavors. What are your favorite ones, Bob?
Grape, watermelon. The key lime pie. It's pretty good.
I like the cherry lime, I like the cotton candy, and I like the grape, and I like the green apple. Remember the sour green apple or something like that?
Gotcha.
Super, super good. But all of them are good. And as far as gummies, I would highly, highly recommend the what did we have? Cherry. It's right behind you.
It's cherry. Just cherry.
Just cherry. Okay. Lemon. Lemon? I never tried lemon. Grape, apple. Okay. Yeah, the only one that there's only one that Bob doesn't like, and I think that's just because you all around don't like it. Fruit punch. You don't like fruit punch. But you don't even drink fruit punch. You know what I mean? Fruit punch. Cherry and mixed berry. Oh, so if you like cherry and mixed berry, they do have cherry cola. What's the other one? Cherry cola, cherry pie. For berries, they have strawberry, raspberry. What's another berry they have?
Well,
they have blue muffin. That's a good one.
Muffin. Yeah, the blue muffin. Yeah, I have a blue muffin vape I've been hitting on. I got a bunch of it. Yeah. So got this.
Or are you showing our merch? So Bob made some new merch designs, and he wants to show them off to you guys. I can take this educational purposes only thing off. There we go. Better.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go.
Is it like, can you make that hat bigger? I was meaning to like try to click on that before. It's a really cool design. What is that on the, you know, like the stuff on the side is just symbols?
Sorry, I had it muted. Let me go back here. There's it's like a raccoon. There's skulls. There's like a, it's like a barbed wire. Did I say barbed wire? Yeah, and then it's like our name, Strange Suspicion, on this one. We got stickers, and I made all these hats because I like the outline of it. Oh,
I like the bucket hats too. I think the bucket hats are cool. And that's our new sticker.
Yeah, that's one of our new stickers. I also like this.
Tank tops.
I like the faded out logo. If you see, we got a hatchet man in there. We got a clown, and we got a biofy.
Yeah, the faded out logo. I like that. I like how the colors pop up on it.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
What about the see what's interesting though, you guys, when you look at our merch, like you could see if you're ever looking, you're like, I just want to browse it, even if you're not even gonna buy anything. Like if you look under our videos, you can click on a product and it will take you to the actual store. And when you go to our actual merch store, make sure you're clicking on all the stuff like men's, women's, accessories, all that stuff. Because when I try to tag these products in our videos, they only let us do a certain amount of them. And sometimes when I'm like clicking, like say like the jogger pants, you know, the sweatpants, Bob, that doesn't ever tag in our stuff. And the shorts we have, that never tags in our videos. And there's just like so much merch that you guys never do see. And I feel like, and the stainless steel water bottles, I really like those too.
I like that shirt.
Yeah, I do too. Click on that one. Yeah. Can you put the mouse on the actual image? We'll go close up.
No.
Oh.
No. I mean, there.
Yeah, there. It's kind of like stars on there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Do you see that on the screen?
No.
Nancy said she wants a raccoon hat. I have 12 on my deck now. Moms and babies been feeding for 30 years.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We love
you should
raccoons.
record that.
We totally love raccoons here.
Yeah, we used to watch a couple that did that. They were like a Canadian couple, and they like have raccoons come every single day to their back porch, and they're always feeding them, and they name them. They're sweet little animals. And Bob, he's like, Mr. Raccoon. He loves wearing that. And then this guy comes out.
Oh yeah, we need a beer glass. Yeah.
Yeah, can you show the shorts?
They don't remember, they're not in stock.
No, there's okay, then the joggers or something. There's some.
There's those. They come in black, like gray. Those sweet basketball shorts I made though, they're all out of stock, I think. I don't know.
Oh, they're out of stock?
Yeah, this might not be updated.
Oh yeah, those big old basketball shorts that I was like, those are fucking fresh.
Yeah, they're out of
And
stock.
they're like out of stock. And I'm like, who bought those? They never put them in stock. I guess you know what? They probably don't make them unless you order them.
I don't know. I think people were ordering them because it's summertime. So
yeah, they're pretty cool.
Not our merch, but like when people order merch and they use whatever logos they put on, I think they might have sold out quick. But here's these pink ones are cool. They're women's joggers.
Can you click on them? Like, it's hard for me to see. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, and then like one more thing, and then I'll let you stop. But the bags, the different kinds of bags that we have.
Yeah.
Because before we only had tote bags. So if you can click on bags or whatever so they could see. That's just the only thing I want to show.
Just click on bags.
You guys look at get your bags at Strange Suspicion Shop. But seriously, check it out. Like, look, there's so there's go ahead.
I like this hemp one. It's like a little wallet. I might get myself one of these. I think this is really cool. It's like a wallet type deal. It's $18.99. And that
would be great for makeup too for me.
There's 4 days left to get 20% off. I'm just saying. Like,
oh yeah, that's right.
You can see that. Like, you can get 20% off this price.
Yeah, and all you have to do to get there is just click on a product and it'll take you to that store and it'll be right up on the top.
I really like that though. I think this is cool a lot.
I like the drawstring ones and the laptop ones, like that kind of thing.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it's only $10.99. That reusable bag. You got the totes. You got the backpack. Got all these on.
EC said he's waiting on his Bob loincloth too.
Sweet.
Okay, wait. Stop. Okay, so what's that one on the bottom? It's a laptop backpack. That one's very cool. The crossbody bag is what Cyborg will be sent for her birthday. Pick your color, Cyborg. Pick your color. I believe it's the one, the crossbody bag all the way on the left. Is that right, Cyborg? Right there.
Yeah.
Yes, this one. Cyborg, is that the one that you would like? For those of you that don't know, Cyborg has been our mod for quite some time, and she is an incredible supporter of the channel, and her birthday is on the 24th of this month. So feel free to type happy birthday to an amazing person in the chat. That would be cool. I'm gonna do that actually. So like the bags, the backpacks, and the drawstring bags is the ones that I liked.
Yeah. I mean, I can update some of these too, and you can like.
Oh yeah, and then the water bottles. That was it. I'm getting.
Okay.
Yeah, which is under. I think it's under accessories.
Accessories. I don't see them. Drinks, mugware. I kind of like just spaced out on these. I didn't make too many of them.
Oh yeah. There's one. I don't like that one. Go up one. Again. That one's cool, and then I think the blue one. Or green, whatever. Right there in the middle, yeah. That one's cool. Click on that. Yeah, I like that. Because that design you did right there, like, I don't know if you guys know, but there are quite a few designs.
You also
This is where they can customize. You click through the screen. If you're going to buy this, if someone was going to buy this, they could go customize, and they could add text onto it even if they wanted to. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
And they could. I think you can do all sorts of stuff. I could add. I think this is only because of mine, but yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff. People could mess with it and share what they did, even. Never, you know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. If you have bought our merch and you wouldn't mind sending us a picture of it, that would be really cool. We'd love to share it. I know Cyborg has sent us videos before. She sent us a video once with her dog in her tote. And you know what? Actually, if you go to her channel, you could see it. Like, she does have the video up of the coffee mug. She has the video of the tote where it was used as a spaghetti pot, and a tote where Lily was inside the tote. Remember?
Yeah.
And then I should Virginia Woolf. I don't know if you gave me permission, but next time I should show, actually, yeah, I will show next time, the next live, that Virginia Woolf did get an apron. And also Virginia Woolf sent us a package to our P.O. box. I don't know if anybody is aware that we have a P.O. box. I do not have a banner with our P.O. box. So if you do want to send something to us, perhaps one of our mods who has the P.O. box can put that in the chat. Right? So I do know that you have a lot of things to do for the rest of the night, Bob. And I'm very excited for you to get those things done. So I don't want to hold you up too much. Oh, yeah. Okay. So Virginia Woolf has put this in the chat.
Right on.
There you go. If you want to send us anything, please make sure that it is legal. And please let us know that you have sent something, because as you can see that right there, Fowlerville, Michigan, we do not live in Fowlerville. We have to drive to this P.O. box. So if you are sending us something, just let us know, and we'll make sure to get down there when it arrives so that we can show on online, on alive, what you gave us. Or perhaps sometimes you get lucky, and I think if you're a member, I don't know if you have to be a member or not, but we do have an unboxing video that we did of a package that Cyborg Mama did send to us. Remember that?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, that was a really cool package to get from.
That might have been about a year ago, actually. Or over a year ago, I'm not sure.
Yeah, super cool. I thought that was a really great package. And Cyborg Mama also sent us a package for my birthday. So we are very excited. I did not see in the chat, but I will text you and ask you the color that you wanted of that. And we will send that to you for your birthday at the address that you specify. So until our next live, I do not know what we have planned, but we do have 2 events that we're going to next week. So once again, if you are going to Cleveland or if you are going to Columbus to watch JCW, please do not hesitate to come say hello to us. We would love to meet you. And if you're interested in supporting our channel, you can see how to do that right there at the bottom of the screen. And speaking of that, Silver Stasher did purchase a membership today. I don't know if you purchased 1 or 2. I saw it twice in the chat. But you are now entered for a merch item of your choice. So make sure, Silver Stasher, that when you're looking at the new shorts that we posted, if you guys didn't know, we posted 3 new shorts. Check those out. When you're checking those out, click on those products, you guys. And if you want to be entered into the giveaway for the merch item of your choice, click on those products and browse around, find something that you like. And there are many ways to enter, and they are all at the bottom of the screen right here. So I would probably guess that we are not going to do a live on Wednesday, because the Bruce Brothers podcast is on Wednesday, Shaggy's on Thursday. So we'll either be live on Friday night or Sunday night. Correct? And there will be content on the way. Also, if you have any content suggestions, please leave them at the bottom of this video or contact us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Threads. Did I say Instagram? We also have an email address, which is listed in all our videos. So thank you for coming here. Please remember to lift each other up and spread love and positivity and stay away from haters. Do not let them steal your shine or lower your vibration, because you guys are so much better than that. And we love you all. We will see you very, very, look at that. Look at that. Look at that dance. We'll see you very, very soon. Love you guys.
I'm going to share. Sorry. I'm going to share real quick.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix.
See, Daisy, looks like we may have run into a small technical difficulty. Don't worry. Strange suspicion will be right back, baby.